That being said, I am doing a giveaway on today's video. I am going to be sending one lucky winner a bunch of random nail products that I have gathered from Makartt. First product being this cute little kit. Along with that, I'm sending the Hooked on Love 6-color nail gel polish set, and then I'm also going to be sending some foils along with it, and along with that, more foils and their transfer foil gel. Getting right into today's video, I did go ahead and pre-apply the extra long C-curve tips from Not Polish. These are bomb, and a little disclaimer, I'm not cutting these tips, so these are the actual length that they come in from the box. I am just filing the sides and the tip very lightly to kind of just square everything off and make sure that it fits perfectly onto the nail. Love, love, love. These tips are bomb for square nails, and if you have clients that really love the C-curve, these are definitely it. I definitely recommend them. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and finish filing the tips, making sure that everything is nice and perfect. Now I'm taking my rechargeable e-file from Kiara Sky. I have her at about 5,000 RPMs. Along with that, I'm using one of their Mandrel bits with a medium sanding band, and I'm just blending that tip into the natural nail. This helps tremendously with your acrylic application going on smoothly, so I wanted to make sure I didn't skip this step. Now getting right into our acrylic application, I am using Not Polish Monomer and the Not Polish brush in a size 12. Along with that, I'm going to be using a few of their acrylics. These greens are so pretty. I'm going for a Jade inspired nail, so I decided these colors were probably the best bet. I am using the Not Polish My Commit-mint. It's such a cute color. It's the darker shade of green. Along with that, I'm using Neon Ninjas. It's a very subtle mint green as well. And then I'm using Ice Queen for the white. I want my white to be super vibrant because you are going to be blending it, marbleizing it, and you want to make sure it still shows through with the layers of green or color that you are layering on top. So definitely recommend a very extreme white when you are doing marble nails. So I'm just going ahead and starting my marbleizing kind of technique. With marble, I honestly tell everybody to not overthink it, and that's going to be your best bet. I feel like when you start messing around too much with the colors is when the design starts to blend together too much, and then the detail won't show through. So I like to work in sections with my marble, and I've mentioned it before with other designs. Little sections is going to be your best bet when creating marble. Now, if you can throw on all 3 colors and marbleize it onto the entire nail, I am so proud of you because I have yet to be able to master that. However, I do feel like you get a better look by working in smaller sections. That being said, I'm just taking a little bit of each color and kind of blending them together. I've talked about Not Polished products a ton before. They blend so well together, so when I tell you it is very minimal effort that you need to put into your marble design when using their products, I definitely mean it. They are a little bit on the sheer side, which makes them a little bit more blendable, which helps tremendously with these type of designs. So now that I'm done babbling, I'm going to go ahead and kind of talk through the design. So I'm starting off with the green and white, and I'm just going to start marbleizing it on there, and you'll quickly see how well it starts blending together. I'm not moving it around. I'm basically placing it where I want to, cleaning up the sides and blending out any harsh or thick portions of that nail. And then I'm going to continue to layer them on there. Sometimes I grab the white, then dip it in a green, and then place it on the nail. Sometimes I just get every single color individually and place it on the nail and kind of go off of that, depending on what color I'm going to use next. I am using mainly the lighter color and the white, and then I'm adding hints of that darker green just to deepen it up a little bit. This turned out so pretty in my opinion, so I'm so excited to be sharing it with you guys. My brush is a little on the wet side. That helps blend the colors together as well. And if I feel like any little areas need a little bit more of a certain color, I just go right back in and place it over top. And I just work my way towards the cuticle. Again, just layering, alternating colors, patting them into place, and they lightly blend in together. The faster you work with it, the better I feel like the design comes out. If you let them dry too much, they're not going to blend as good, which is not going to give you the best results. Now I did bring out my color so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. So I'm dipping it first into my commit-mint and then into Ice Queen, and you'll see that it blends together instantly on the brush and creates a lighter shade of green, which is a good little tip for you guys. You don't always have to pick them up separately. You can always alternate, like dip into the white first and then into the green. This is gonna separate the colors more. So if you have the darker one on the brush and then you dip it into the white, the green pigment is going to dip into the white and create a lighter shade of green. If you have the white first on the brush and then dip it onto the green, it's not going to mix together because the white has no pigment and the green does. So a quick little tip for you guys as well. So you can see, depending on how you mix the colors, you're gonna get different shades, which helps with the design as well. Now I'm kind of just gonna let you guys watch the rest of this. It's very repetitive. Again, work in small sections. Try to work quickly with a wetter bead and do not overthink it. So I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest of this process and then I'll get back on here.
It's too late now to turn around and back again. I made my bed and now I lay my head in it. And I'm sorry I'm not perfect, but I knew that I wouldn't be. I guess it's for the best, you know, the worst in sorry, my actions, they haunt me, and I'll never live it down. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. You call my bluff, I won't pick up, I let it ring. Record your voice so I can listen back again. And I'm sorry I'm not perfect, but I knew that I wouldn't be. I guess it's for the best, you know the worst in me. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. And I feel misunderstood, cause I'm trying hard to love. I'm sorry, my actions, they haunt me, and I'll never live it down. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. So do you wanna take me back? All of our broken plans, so we can start again. Wanting down a second chance, I'm too selfish for that. I let you fall again, now that you know that. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. And I feel misunderstood, cause I'm trying hard to love. I'm sorry, my actions, they...
Once I'm done with my design and I am content with it, I am going ahead and encapsulating. I talk about the importance of encapsulating. This is going to add the thickness you need to your length of the nail. Not only that, but it acts like a protective layer so that when you go in and file, you do not file over the hard work you just created when doing the design. So I'm just going ahead and using the not polished clear acrylic, and I'm applying that over top of the surface. I like to start in the middle section or the tip and then work my way up into the cuticle area. That's just my favorite way. I feel like once you get the thickness down good on the tip, it is a lot easier to build up into the cuticle area. So that's kind of my thought process on it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to let you guys watch the rest of this, as it's very, very repetitive. Once everything is nice and dry, I am going to end with my filing process. I am using my Kiara Sky e-file once again. This time I have her at about 8,000 to 9,000 RPMs, and along with that I'm using the Kiara Sky 5-in-1 medium bit. Absolutely love it. This one is in the color silver, but they have tons of different colors. Don't forget to use my discount code to save a little bit of money. I'm just going gently around the cuticle area. I want to make sure that it is nice and flush to the natural nail. I cannot stress how important this is. If you have it way too bulky in that area, it can cause snagging, which ultimately leads to premature lifting, and you do not want their nails to lift super quickly after you do them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that very nicely, and with this bit it does it so quick and so easy. Once I'm done with that, I'm taking my Tammy Taylor peel and stick file. These are my favorite hand files. I'm just going on the sides, making sure that the shape is nice and crisp. And I love this process. This is like my favorite part about doing nails. The shaping is my favorite. I love seeing it come together, and it's like that little extra touch of perfectness just gives me so much happiness. So I'm going on the sides, and then I am actually filing the surface of the nail with my hand file as well. I've talked about this in previous videos, but if you are new, I feel like I have more control of my hand file, and I feel more secure filing long nails specifically with a hand file. So I do prefer this option, and I feel like it goes a lot quicker as well. I just go vertically up and down, and it covers basically the entire length of the nail. It definitely goes by quicker. I'm just gonna go ahead and repeat that on the rest of the nails, filing the sides and then the surface of the nail. Now we're flipping that hand around to look at the nails from the client's perspective. I'm filing that tip to make sure that it's nice and squared, and you'll be able to notice the difference. As you can see, some have little areas where it's thicker on one side, and then once I go in with my hand file, it makes it nice and straight. Now I cannot tell you guys how excited I got when I saw imperfections from this view. I tried to get my filing perfect since the beginning. However, you'll be able to note that the pinky and the index finger have a little bit of an indentation on the left side of the nail, and I will go in now and fix it. So I always talk about looking at the nails from every possible angle, and while I'm filing them, I'm constantly looking at the rest of the nail to make sure that it's perfect. And I noticed that little indentation, and this is at the point where I fix it. So I'm just going ahead and filing that side to get that nice and straight, and you can see it slowly go away. Again on the index finger, and boom, it's nice and straight. So again, I cannot stress enough how important this is. Now I'm just going in with a lint-free wipe and some swipe, cleaning the surface of the nail and my practice hand. I did not buff these nails because I'm not doing any nail art. If you are doing nail art, definitely buff, but I feel like, in my opinion, whenever I'm not doing nail art, it's not absolutely necessary. The top coat is going to get rid of the roughness of the surface of the nail. You guys might not think that is true, but in my opinion, my top coats are bomb. The not polished top coats work very, very well in making everything nice and smooth. Now I'm going ahead and top coating these nails now that I'm all done. I am using Gloss It from Not Polish. I gave in and used shiny top coat. I feel like with the vibe of these nails, it definitely had to be shiny. I didn't think it was gonna look as pretty with matte. However, I'm sure it would look stunning as well, but I definitely wanted to give that super jade vibe. So I'm just going ahead and adding a thin layer over top of the surface. I am going to be placing this in my Kiara Sky rechargeable LED light. Love, love, love that light, and I am placing it in there for the 90-second mark. And then sometimes I go in with the second one just to make sure everything is nice and cured. But that basically concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am so excited about how these turned out, and I hope you guys appreciate it as well. I hope you guys learned a ton, and I will see you guys later.